Today I want to inform you a little bit about domestic violence. This includes situations where domestic violence is more likely to occur, who is more likely to endure domestic violence, and some signs to be aware of. I will also be providing you with statistics about domestic violence. Did you know that approximately 1.3 million women and 835,000 men are physically assaulted by an intimate partner annually in the United States? To me, that is a staggering number. We are talking about 1.3 million women and 835,000 men every single year. Domestic violence is more likely to take place among intimate partners or former intimate partners. 1,006,970 women are stalked annually in the United States, and 87% of stalkers are men. I will go further. 59% of those stalkers are or were an intimate partner of the woman they are stalking. 1 in 12 women will be stalked in their lifetime, and 77% of those women know their stalker. Out of the women who are being stalked, 81% are also physically assaulted by that stalker, and 31% are also sexually assaulted. Stalking isn't usually something that lasts a week or two and then is over and behind you. No, the average duration of stalking lasts 1.8 years. 13% of women have been victims of rape during their lifetime. Only 22% of these rape victims did not know or had never seen their abuser before. That means 78% of rape victims were assaulted by someone they knew well and were close to. I will break it down a little more clearly. 9% were raped by husbands or ex-husbands. 11% were raped by fathers or stepfathers. 10% were raped by boyfriends or ex-boyfriends. 16% were raped by other relatives. And 29% were raped by non-relatives such as friends and neighbors. I say all of this to tell you that violence is more likely to come from people you are close to, because if those people can get close enough and intimate enough with you, the chances of you seeing the signs of abusive behavior are slim to none. They know you trust them, and they know you love them, and they will take advantage of that at every chance they get. I'm sure that most of you know by now, domestic violence is more likely to happen among women. Women are seen as weak and vulnerable, and sometimes men find it very easy to gain our trust and then take advantage of that trust. I am sure most women who are victims of domestic abuse swore up and down that it would never happen to them. 1.3 million women are victims of domestic abuse every single year. Some warning signs that someone has abusive tendencies are jealousy, controlling behavior, unrealistic expectations, isolation, blame shifting for problems, blame shifting for feelings, hypersensitivity, cruelty to animals, cruelty to children, playful use of force, rigid gender roles, verbal abuse, drink or substance abuse, history of abuse or being abused, negative attitude towards women, threats, and breaking or hitting objects. These are just a few of the many signs, and all of them do not have to be present in order for someone to have abusive tendencies. They might only show a couple of the signs. A main factor in abuse is quick involvement. This means that you quickly jump into a relationship with someone without taking the time needed in order to really get to know them. Let me say also that alcohol use, drug use, and stress do not cause domestic violence. Those things can add to domestic violence and heighten the situation, but they do not cause it. Abusers will use these things as an excuse for their violence. Please don't let anyone tell you that you deserve to be hit or abused. No one deserves that, and the only one responsible for abuse is the abuser. Domestic violence should not happen to anyone, ever, period, but it does happen. Please be aware of your surroundings, be aware of the people that you are with, and be aware of the signs. Thank you.